Hey guys, how's it going? I mentioned in my last video I was going to try to stay out of the shop this weekend, but just knowing that I have those S35 blades back from heat treat sitting in here, I couldn't just not work on them. So what I got done today is the first of what will be probably 5 or 6 of this style knife. And I'm calling this one the PSK, which stands for Personal Survival Knife. Basically that's just... The reason I chose that name is just because of the size. It's pretty compact. You can see here I have it laid out. It's got basically a 3.5 inch cutting edge, 3 3/4 inch overall blade, and then about a 4 1/4 inch handle because it's just under 8 inches overall. So this is the blade. It's 0.21 of an inch CPM S35vn, heat treated in cryo to 59 to 61. I have the invoice here from the heat treat guys. So basically what I told them to do was go to 59 to 61. So I'm going to market these as 60 Rockwell. So they do hardened cryo and temper there. So this is the first one. Like I just mentioned the specs. It's got the brown canvas micarta scales that are actually the removable scales on this one. So it's got stainless T10 torx screws and 1/4 inch stainless connectors, which are actually inside the tang. The blade feels really comfortable in hand overall. The beefy stock along with these, I think these started out as 1/4 inch scales, just really fills the hand nicely. Everything's nice and contoured. Basically, I set all the angles on the scales on the machine, then go over and hand sand them all after to sort of knock off any of the really abrupt edges. So it's really nice. It's got really nice texture in the hand. I leave it a little rough. I only use about 150 grit sandpaper on the scale, so it still has that nice canvas texture to give a good grip. You can see here I just put a small sharpening choil right at the base of the blade. It does take away some of the cutting edge, but I like to put these on all my blades just so when you're sharpening you can get right in the corner, and I also think just aesthetically it looks a little better. So it's got a nice high flat grind, a little over 3/4 flat grind into a convex edge. Basically for the edge I just use the part of my grinder that's just beneath where the platen ends. So the belt's still nice and firm there, but there's not actually anything behind the belt supporting it. So it does give that little bit of a slack, which means when I'm pushing the edge against, say like this is my belt, when I push into it, it actually does kind of wrap just a little bit, which kind of gives you that bit of a convex edge. So a nice strap is all you need to do to keep this one sharp. And I've just been actually cut testing it here. It's got this flimsy, it's kind of like phone book paper. So it's got a nice smooth razor edge on it. So that's the blade, guys. A simple paracord lanyard on there for now. That can be changed. But yeah, the price on this one, because it's the first one, sort of introductory pricing, is going to be $175, and that includes shipping, sheath, and if you do pay with PayPal, that'll cover the PayPal fees on my end. Because as you know, if you receive funds through PayPal, you pay 3-4% or whatever it is. So that's the price. You can choose the Kydex color. I have basically every color here: coyote, OD, green, black, orange, desert tan, that carbon fiber looking stuff. So lots of different options there if you're interested. So if you are, let me know through email. Like I said, $175 shipped. It's just a gorgeous blade, feels really nice. It's got that really nice sort of production feel to it, just the way I cleaned up the bevel. Just it's a perfectly, almost, obviously it's handmade, so you can expect that sort of handmade, not flaws, but sort of the craftsmanship of a handmade product. But it's got a really clean bevel, nice symmetrical grind on it. It's just a really nice piece overall. I'm pretty proud of it. So that's the blade, you can see, and this is my hand, medium-sized hand, so it still does give you a full, it's not like you're losing any grip or you gotta have a pinky finger hanging off the end. Still is a nice full grip, and the way this the base of the blade's angled here at this little bit of a shelf actually kind of supports that part of your hand, so it's not digging in. Say I had rounded that off, it would have been digging into your palm a little bit, but the way it's shaped, just nice and comfortable. So yeah, guys, that's it for now. Let me know if you're interested. I have these sort of this platter of knives here. Most of them are orders, some of them are going to be available. I'm going to work on these tomorrow. Basically all I need to do is do up the sheaths and throw the final edge on them, so that's tomorrow's project. But I really wanted to get grinding this stuff and see how it turned out and see what kind of edge I could get on it. So yeah, this is the first offering. The rest will kind of trickle out over time. I have no plans to do any, you know, to do a whole batch of them right away. Like I said, time's pretty limited now out in the shop. So this is the first one, removable scales. I'll throw all the specs down in the description box, but $175 shipped. Email me if you're interested, and yeah, that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching.